that. It was about 4 years ago now. About this time of year, it was around August. It was a night like this. And I was working in this bar down on the shore. Right? I worked there for about 3-4 months. This place called Student Prince. Yeah. Where you going? And I worked there for about, like I said, 3-4 months. It was me, and it was Steve here, and me, Steve, it was Gary. Gary was in the band then. Southside Johnny, this cat, Southside Johnny. You folks get down the shore much? You gotta go see Southside Johnny's band. He's got a band down. Yeah, the Juice. All right. And anyway, this was about 3-4 years ago. Me and Steve and Gary was working in this bar down there, and like we was feeling like I was feeling like really discouraged at the time because nobody would give us a gig or nothing, you know. Like this guy, we went into this bar. Like the only way we got this job was this guy just bought the bar. We went into this bar about like at midnight on Saturday night, you know. And the joint, should be a few folks in there, right? Went into this place, the darkest, dampest, dingiest place you ever seen. And there was nobody in there, right? So we figured, so we walk up a cat and we said, listen, we'll come in and we'll play for the door. We'll play for, we'll charge $1 at the door and we'll play for that. So we had a 7-piece band at the time, we had a big band. We brought the band in the first week and we played and we made about like, we made, we split $13.75 between the 7 and a few guys quit, you know. Next week I was there with a 6-piece band. Threw some cat out, right? Next week 5-piece band. This went on for a few weeks, right? Till we got down to you get down to your boys, and that's when it started. And it's like we was playing this joint. We was always figuring like these people was always trying to set us up. Like, man, I get the manager from the Birds coming down here tonight to check you guys out, right? So I'm like, hey, dudes better be good, right? So like we would play like mad dogs all night, and like 3 in the morning we'd all be sitting at this damn little table. Saying, where is the cat? You know, what happened to the Joker, right? Where is the dude, right? So, and Steve was like, Steve was known then. He was like, he practiced his guitar day in, day out, night and day, all the time. Every time I seen him, he would practice, right? He always had his guitar with him everywhere it went, you know. See him on the boardwalk, he's got his guitar with him like that, you know. Practice, right? So one night after the gig, we was all feeling like down in the dumps, and we was all pissed off and mad, you know, figuring, man, we're better, you know, when you sit there and say, man, we're better than them cats and they got 2 records out, and I can't wait, we got no record out, right? So you do all that kind of stuff, you know. So me and Steve was feeling really, really drug out, and we figured we gonna go home, so we figured we walk home down, we walk north along the boardwalk, you know. So we got out there, and it was nasty damn night. It was raining, and the club was flooded because some like bikers came along and ripped off the front door, right? Really, they just took the sucker off, you know, brought it home or something. I don't know what they did with it. They ate that thing, right? So we was walking down the boardwalk this time of night, you know, it was late, must have been 4 in the morning. Steve had his guitar with him. He was practicing. And we was just walking down the boardwalk, figuring we wanted to get home, you know. So, all of a sudden, way down the other end of the boardwalk, we see something coming, man. Something coming down. I said, Steve, you see something down there? He said, yeah. I said, I don't know what that is. We don't want to take no chances, like, you know. We just wanted to get home. We didn't want to fool around. So we ducked in this doorway, you know. And he says, man, he told me to peek out, and I peeked out, you know. And whatever it was, man, it was coming. It was like it was raining, the wind was blowing, it was in this big mist. It was dressed all in white with a walking stick, walking like ain't no rain, no wind. I said, Steven, am I crazy? Is that dude carrying a saxophone? So we figured, and he carried at 4 in the morning, just in white, walking like no rain with a saxophone, was not to be messed with, was let to walk on by. So we huddled in the doorway, and we were sort of scared, you know, like we were a little scared. We want to get messed around or nothing. I said, that's all I need. Go home with $350 and a messed up face today, right? So we hear this footsteps coming closer. And they came closer and closer. They came even a little closer than that. Okay. And we figured this was no time to look like you're scared, right? We figured this guy's gonna come along. We better act like, you know, at least like we're bad. So the guys are coming and we're starting to get ready for the show. And hey, we're getting ready, man. And it's like, and this cat came up and it turned and faced off right in front of us in the doorway, and we just jumped back like this was hats on. And the first thing we did was we threw all the money down, right? Threw all the damn money down, right? And then, you know, like I didn't know where the cat was at. He didn't move and did nothing, right? Stood there. And yeah, the hell, there was a saxophone. And I took off my sneaker, wasn't gonna take no chances. I threw that down. Figured he might want to do that. Well, all he did was put out his hand. So me and Steve, man, we back. We didn't want it. And we got just a little closer. And then when we touched it, it was like sparks light on the street where the boy prophets walking in some man. Yeah, now little ones, souls grow weak when a man child hears some with the double shot. Hit me!